Hello, my beautiful souls. I hope you're doing amazing. Today I wanted to talk about gratitude. Why is not working as it's supposed to? I want to talk a little bit about 5-minute journal and why I stopped writing it and things like that, like just like things I'm thinking about, and I wanna hear your thoughts about it, and so we can have like an open discussion about gratitude. So the biggest thing for me, what changed about this whole idea of being grateful and writing things down, like I was. Let me just start with this. Okay. So I was obsessed with this 5-minute journal. I finished one like this last year, and then Daniel got me the new one for my birthday. And I was writing it for like 2 months, and then I stopped. And then just like yesterday, I picked it up. I was like, oh wow, I didn't write it like forever, like for the end of June. So I was like, why? And then I noticed that I remembered that I was like, oh, I forgot to write down. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, and then I stopped. Like, it stopped having the effect that I was searching for. So then I realized that gratitude became to-do list for me. Like, I need to write this. Like, what am I grateful for? Oh, this is my to-do for today, right? Like, part of my morning ritual and routine is to write things down. What am I grateful for, right? And we hear it all over a place, like all the time. Write things down. What are you grateful for? And then we implement that as something that is our task. So I'm telling you, like I was writing this for years. Like, what am I grateful for? And like things like that. Like all these little exercises, and I was standing behind it so strongly. Like I was believing this, like changing my life, and I was telling everybody about it. So I would be like, whoever talked to me, and if they are like nervous or angry, I would be like, very interesting. Something is very bad happening, but what are you grateful for? And they would be like, oh, leave me alone, right? So I'm like, no, tell me. Everybody have something they're grateful for, and even if it's like the worst thing happening, if you're truly grateful, you cannot feel any other negative emotion, which is true. This is fact. But it's not easy to just switch like that. Oh, actually, I'm not sad at all. I'm very grateful. That's not easy. So before I was like thinking it's just like that, you can do it, because I was in a really happy place myself. So everything was going smooth, everything was perfect, I was just living the best life, and I was like, yeah, gratitude is awesome, that's so easy, you just write things down, you just like feel it, you meditate on it, and everything is perfect, right? And then I start getting bigger dreams, then I start doing more things, then I start putting myself out there, and like, it became so many moving parts at once. It wasn't like just like simple life. And then I was like, oh, wow, like not everything is going according to plan. And I strongly believe that everything that is happening to us is happening for our own best. But the thing is, you need to wait. Like if you're in a bad position, in bad situation right now, the good is coming. That's inevitable. That's fact. But you need to wait for it to come. You need to be still. You need to be grateful and wait, and just whatever negative is coming, you need to be okay with it, because you know that something amazing and beautiful is on the other side. But that's hard. Like, that's so hard. Like, before I was the one that was preaching, no, just like that, just go meditate, just imagine things you're grateful for, just think about your loved ones. Yes, you can do that, and it will shift your focus maybe for a little, maybe for an hour, but then you start thinking about all these problems you have, all these challenges you need to overcome, and it becomes all this massive conflict. Like, now if I'm angry, does that mean I'm not grateful? Yes, I'm grateful, but then why I'm angry? So, and it's just kind of, oh my God, like blowing, my mind, probably some other people as well. So I want to tell you, like, now when we moved to LA, there's like the recent example I can give you. not really everything was according to plan, how I imagine. And we had some struggles, like finding the place and here and there, and like settling down and figuring out things, what we're gonna do. And then I had this big vision. I want to start my coaching sessions. I want to create my course and stuff. And it was all too overwhelming, and like nothing was on our side, like for over a month, even not more than a month, like until like recently. And I remember I was not angry but worrying, and I was like feeling a little anxious. And then I had this conflict in my mind, like, why am I feeling this? Like, if you cannot have gratitude and anger in the same time, like let's say stress and gratitude in the same time, if I'm stressed, it just means I'm not grateful. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Like, I'm here, I'm living in LA, I have the best husband in the world. My whole family is alive. I had an amazing relationship with all of them. I have great friends. I have people who love me, people who I love. I have you beautiful souls. Like, I am grateful, but I'm stressed. So that was the first time that I was kind of thinking that the huge power of gratitude that I was preaching before is not actually doing me any favor. And yes, you can be grateful and stressed in the same time. Yes, you can. And then I was like thinking like, oh, is there any other way to be grateful? Is there anything else I can do? And then I started like thinking that I'm doing it wrong. Like, how can you be wrong? Like, how can you be like grateful in a wrong way, right? Like, it just have no logic. So I wanted to talk about that because I want to try another way to like live through my anxiety or my anger or my stress, whatever is coming, and just like try to be there, be okay with being stressed, and not trying to run away from it. So that's the thing I learned, that as soon as I said, that's fine, like, I am stressed, I don't know what will happen in the future, like, we don't know, right? Like, we have so many moving parts, and one thing goes wrong, everything else is falling apart. So I was just okay with that. And I was like, as soon as I admitted to myself that I am stressed, and it's okay to be stressed, and I don't need to be perfectly happy all the time just because I want to be a coach and I want to teach other people to be happy. Doesn't mean that I don't have emotions. Doesn't have that I don't have conflicts or struggles or like some like self-doubts. So it took me a while, a couple of days, like to process it, to be okay. Like, things are going wrong. That's fine. Just be here and wait patiently for it to pass and for beautiful to come. And recently, actually, everything is turning around, and now it's like I'm so overwhelmed with all the beauty that is coming into my life right now. And I'm like, oh my God, like, this is what I was imagining when I was stressed. But then it's always easy to say, it's super, super easy, like, to just like be okay, I'm stressed, fine, something beautiful is coming, and like let's just like cool, like let's just be okay with this struggle and problems. And another thing, like before, I was totally fine with any struggles. Let's say we have as a couple, like let's say Danielle, like moving schools and here and there. If anybody else is here and I'm involved in the situation with anybody else, and then it's like together, like our struggle together, I'm fine, I'm happy and positive. And I'm here to like, pull everybody on a positive side and like believe that everything, the best is coming for us. But then when it's just me, and when it's just like everything is my responsibility and I'm the only person that like failing, then it's a different story, right? So there's like just so many things that happen like since we moved to LA, like in my mind, in my head, and I think that I changed so much, like internally changed. And plus I'm reading this awesome book from Erka Tolle, The New Earth, that I was reading it before, but now I'm rereading it. And all these faces of ego, and I'm discovering so many faces I have. The ego, like in any situation, like one of them like, oh, I know every answer. Just tell me a problem and I'll fix it. That was like my huge ego, right? Like I am the life coach and I will help you with any problem you have. But actually that's not true, because I need to like dig deeper than just, oh, just here you go. So my camera stopped recording. But what I was saying, that before I would be like just handing people's like, oh, do this exercise, this is going to be part of your morning routine, and then you're good to go, all your problems gone. But I'm realizing that it's not like that, and that I need to go really, really deep into the root of the problem with myself and with any other people. And that's the only way we can shift anybody's focus, perspective, actions, future, happiness. So it's not like writing things down on a piece of paper. That's fine. Like that's still something that is okay. Like for a little exercises, just like to put things, you know, out of your mind to the piece of paper. But as I said, like in the long run, like writing things down, like that part of the gratitude practice, like is not all of it. Like I was thinking before, like, oh, this is it. Like if you're grateful, you're fine, right? So this is kind of like my thoughts on these days. Like I was talking about so many random things. I hope you can understand what I wanted to say. And please have this discussion with me. Please comment down below. What are your thoughts on gratitude? Do you have any gratitude practice? Did gratitude help you? Because I'm hearing and reading everywhere around like about gratitude, and it's important to be grateful, right? But it's not everything to be grateful. And just like fine, I'm like writing things down and now I'm good to go, right? So this is it. Like this is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted, like I said to Tracy, she was commenting on my last video, the one before, about my thoughts, and how she said that it's good that I'm filming my thought process. So I wanted to do it more often, because I really have this kind of discussions in my head all the time. So then I was like thinking maybe I should just like film it and have a discussion with you, because then we can talk about it and then maybe you can give me some insight, so I can like collect my thoughts. And I wanna be the best coach that people can have. Like I wanna truly understand people, and I finally understand that not one formula will work for everybody. So I cannot just have, okay, this is my course, or this is my exercises that you should do, and then everybody do them and everybody had a great results. So it's not like that, and I understand that. So now I am really open to like go deeper when I peel off that face of my ego that knows everything. I'm open to learn to go deeper into the root of the problem with each person individually. And that would be everything. I know that I always finish it with that would be everything, my beautiful souls. So that would be everything, and please let me know what you think about all of this. And I'm hoping that this video has sense, because I was just like talking. So I hope you understand, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. I love you.